Nearly 3 years ago, I have purchased first Xiaomi T series, and that was 10T, and I really enjoyed that phone. Today I've got Xiaomi 13T Pro, which I purchased for my own money, and today you're gonna see my full review and honest opinion about this device. So this is a selfie camera, and sadly, in my opinion, this is the weakest point because it's only 1080p 30 FPS. There is no even 60 FPS available. But what I like is the dynamic range. When I have tested some of the Xiaomi devices before, they were really struggling with that. But here I can see they are actually improved. But I'm gonna take some selfies now. What I love on Xiaomi, those additional features such as this dual video mode, you got vlog mode and others, so I really like that. And it's great because this Xiaomi 13 series are actually first T-series phones that support that Leica coating, so I'm really excited to see those pictures. I only been playing with this phone for about 20 minutes, and so far the pictures looking really nice. I don't know what's happening here, guys, but can you see this? This looks like the lens is dirty. I've cleaned this, I've restarted my phone, and there is definitely an issue here. I've tried to play with the settings and this just would not come off. So it looks like I'm under the water or something. I'm not really happy about this, so it seems like I'll be contacting Xiaomi to solve this, because this phone might be a bit faulty or something, I don't know. When I switch to ×2 to that telephoto lens, you can see the picture's crystal clear. So I don't really understand what is happening here. Such a beautiful morning. This is auto angle and I love the stabilization and colors. I'm going to park. Very nice. Sadly, there's no 4K 60 FPS available, so I'm recording on 4K 30 FPS. This is 4K 30 FPS on the main sensor. As I mentioned before, I'm really not happy about that blurry effect because of the illumination on the lens. So I had to wait a couple of minutes for that to be gone, but I can see it's coming back up again. So there must be some issue with this, so I will be sending this phone back, unfortunately. But I just wanted to make this video before I send the phone off to Xiaomi for repair or send me a different unit. So far I really like the colors, especially on portrait photography. Really nice. Check this out. This is optical zoom ×2. Really nice quality. Look at the colors. Everything looks just so natural. As you can see, I'm using Leica Authentic, and it's great because we've got more options when you go to photography. You can switch between the lenses, 35mm, 50, or even 90, which is really nice. On the top of that, you've got option when you make videos to pick different filters, like again, so just make that cinematic shot just a little bit different. So I really like that. Sadly, you are only limited to 1080p 30 FPS. So this is the bokeh effect on selfie camera. Sadly, the skin tones don't really look that natural in my opinion. However, the stabilization looking okay. I'm gonna repeat that again. The selfie is definitely the weakest point here on Xiaomi, and it's not only on Xiaomi T series. it's been like this from Xiaomi 10, and I wish they just listened to the people and got the 4K. But maybe we'll see this in Xiaomi 14. Have to wait and see. Now I'm using Pro video mode on telephoto lens, and it's great because I can change the ISO, shutter speed. So if you want to do videography, then you know you can play with all the settings yourself, even autofocus, white balance. Really happy about that. Just using HDR mode on, and it's great because it's actually 4K, so I really like the quality, and the colors looking pretty nice. What do you think? I have to say this is really nice camera in terms of photography. However, I have noticed some issues sometimes, and some of the pictures that come just, I don't know, just too blurry and like over. There's like a bit of beautification thing which I don't really like. So other than that, happy days. What do you think? So this is video quality and stabilization in 4K 60 FPS, and I don't have any complaints here. The colors looking really nice. But let's move on to some low light conditions now. Okay, this is something that I haven't seen before on Xiaomi. This is option to shoot night video, and I believe this is the main sensor, and I have to say the quality is really nice. But let's compare this to a normal video, not the night mode. Now this is the normal video, 4K 30 FPS. I'm not sure about the previous one because it didn't show me the resolution, but I believe it will be 1080p probably. But this one again looking pretty good. But let's move on to ultra wide angle, and you can clearly see the difference there. Ultra wide angle is doing pretty bad in my opinion. It's way brighter than it's showing me here on display. The stabilization looking pretty nice. But let's move on to optical zoom. Unfortunately, I cannot switch between the lenses during recording, so I had to stop and then go ×2 now. It's just okay. You can see the sign stop, but I cannot see what it says on there, unfortunately. But I'm gonna take some pictures now. This is one of the best value for money flagship devices I have tested on my channel. It'll be interesting to compare this with Motorola Moto Edge 40 Pro, which I think is also great and very underrated device, so stick around for that. But selfie at night is doing just okay. Selfies, video, yeah, I love the selfies at night, but I'm gonna use that long exposure and night photography because the results are pretty impressive. Check this out. I like the fact there is a HDR10 Plus, but only on the main sensor and only 1080p, which is a bit of a shame. And unfortunately, I am a bit disappointed with that camera, to be honest, because of those two issues. Maybe my unit was faulty, but I will be definitely sending this back. But what do you think about this so far? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you next one. Cheers.